Hey everybody, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kidd.
Black Superman.
Simply Cedric.
Also known as David Clark.
Walter Bryant.
Cedric Harris.
And today we're talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Episode 2. The Blackness Continues. I really enjoyed this episode. Not so much for the Pretender Cap, which, Cedric, I know you have some words for. But more for the fact that Isaiah Bradley is now going to be brought up to the mainstream audience,
Yeah.
And I think it's good that they didn't try and sanitize it. Like, no, the government did him wrong. And him and a lot of other black people wrong in that time period, too.
Yeah.
And, for any white people who think that, no, that would never happen to Ski, just Google that and then replace syphilis with super soldier.
Yeah.
But I thought that was cool to see him. But what were your guys' highlights for episode 2?
Well, for me, Isaiah Bradley being shown, and then hopefully, we'll get a chance to see him younger and see him actually in action, because that would be great. But just there are these little moments between Sam and Bucky where, I don't know, like Sam seems to be talking about something completely different than Bucky most of the time. Like Sam is talking about, hey, as a black guy, they're not going to let me be Captain America, and Bucky's like, hey, I was a member of Hydra, and the two things they're having the same conversation, but they're not having the same conversation.
Yeah.
And so those little things I appreciate, because as writers, that's written really, really well. And then the fact that they're allowing the black character to be a black character.
Right. Yeah, I do like that they're showing how there's often a disconnect to us talking about what our reality is, and the other side, while sometimes well-intentioned, doesn't really understand it, So far, it seemed like the only one who hasn't really come down on him for giving up the shield was War Machine, because I think War Machine understands,
Oh, yeah.
Like they would never let him be called Iron Man. Like he knows. He knows the challenges,
Yeah, well, that's what the moniker Captain America, they said it means something. Steve Rogers means something to the world. And they just pick some regular dude off the street. Like, he doesn't have super serum. He has 20/20 vision and was good in the military. That's all we know about him. And they just said, yes, he's the guy that we're going to throw in against Thanos, against anybody that's going to threaten the world. He's our choice.
They just needed a white guy with a shield.
Yeah. Well, honestly, dude, granted, he had a good record, if it's true, but he would have made sense as Captain America in the late 90s, prior to Iron Man becoming public knowledge. Once a human could get in a suit of armor, fly around, and shoot lasers, he became irrelevant.
Yeah.
Hawkeye is barely hanging in there. But Hawkeye, if you're not at least at Hawkeye or Black Widow's level as a normal human being, you really just don't matter.
And he's not.
No, not yet, at least.
Well, yeah.
Not close.
In his first mission ever, doesn't even get his own intel. They spy on him to get the intel. And then he shows up and gets his butt kicked by a girl in a mask.
Granted, she was a super soldier, though.
But again, he's Captain America.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be the symbol.
No, he's John Walker, Captain America.
Yes.
There's a difference between Captain America and John Walker, Captain America.
Yeah. No. So it's weird that they picked him for one, and I really don't have time for his whole, I'm having struggles being the new Captain America. It's like, dude, they picked you. Just man up and do it.
I think they picked him not just for his skills. I think he was picked because they believe they can control him.
Well, yeah.
Because the last Captain America, when he disagreed with the government, did his own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that was one of those things. Like I thought Sam was sort of trying him out when he said, "Hey, look, we can't work with you because we're free agents and you work for the government." He was like, "All right, well then go your own separate way." The real Cap would have been like, "All right, well look, what we got to do." And
Right.
so,
Right. I mean,
so
well, it's like Sam said when they were in the Jeep when he was talking when John was talking to Sam and like he was giving a pretty good speech about how he wanted to just be the best Captain American that he can be, and then he talked about I need Cap's wingman to back me up, and then Sam said it's always that last line with you.
Yeah.
It's always the last thing he says. I'm trying to talk to someone that just kind of reveals who he really is. Like you don't get to call Falcon your wingman. You
Yeah.
are less experienced than he is. You are his wingman. Like I saw him at the final battle with Thanos. I didn't see John Walker anywhere. you know.
Well, not only that, Bucky had a good line too, where he's in that conversation at the end, where he's like, "It's real serious for you, isn't it, Captain?" And just his attitude is nothing of Steve Rogers-esque. Steve was always cool and collected. He didn't curse until Endgame.
I mean, he had been through so
well, he was
much.
yeah.
But even still, but that's the thing. Hundreds and hundreds of years, and it takes him like half of the world disappearing for him to like finally show some anger. And then they pick some dude off the street that they can control with, I'm pretty sure, a docked up record, and they're like, yeah, he's Captain America.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Well, he's what people would think of as all American. He's tall, good looking. Well, if you say so, white guy. He
His
played
face is
football.
weird. It's a weird face.
Got big ears.
But he played football in high school. He went to the military. He did a couple of special ops, and now he's
Also,
Captain America. This
also,
is what they think of.
I did not like that when the band was playing him out. That like it seemed like it'd be like an all black band, and he like
Right.
gave that high five to that black guy doing like the little jig. Like I get that's what they do in the field band stuff, but it just something about that whole setup that just hit me like, yo, this dude's a racist. Like I just feel it. I feel the hatred. Like Steve never gives off those vibes ever.
True.
And you could not like oh my god, I don't know what Steve Rogers' real name is, the actor. I just call him Steve Rogers. Chris Evans. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna call him Steve Rogers. Like you could not like him as an actor, but still feel that he's a good Captain America because like when he's in that character, like you get the good vibes off. This dude, I mean, I don't know about him, and
But
if that's why, go ahead.
Like Chris Evans actually gets Captain America goodwill. Like people have decided Chris Evans is a good guy because he played Captain America so well.
Right.
And like he may be a total pervert, you don't know, but nobody cares because he was Captain America.
I hope not. Please, Chris Evans. Please
Right?
just be good the rest of your life, please. I can't.
And we all feel that way.
Yes, exactly. But then again, though, hey, this guy, that could be part of his character, and so he could be a really good actor. I hope. I hope he's just really good at giving off those vibes. I get the feeling that he wants to be a good guy, but I feel like he's one of those white guys who like in their quest for trying to be not racist and terrible, like they end up being a little racist and terrible. But I think what will probably happen is if he gets the soldier serum, I think what will happen is it's going to amplify the negative parts because, like Dr. Erskine said, it makes good better, it makes bad worse.
But it amplifies what's already there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I picked him too because token black girlfriend. Apparently, he has some black historical college marching band as his hype team. And then
the black best friend, it looks like.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they're like, hey, look, he's not racist.
Oh,
he has friends.
Can you imagine if at a point he yells at Sam, my best friend is black? I hope like he starts to say that and then Battlestar just goes, no, man, please, no, please don't. Please.
No, I want to see him say that, and then Battlestar and Sam look at each other like, really? He said it, really?
Sam will go, "This your dude? this him?" But dude, I also love how how like by the end of the episode, Bucky was staring at the camera like, "Sam, let's just go take it from him." like, like, because they know, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
We could just go take it.
easily.
Yeah, it's funny because Sam didn't go. He's Captain America. That'd be difficult. He said we can't just go walk up to it and just take it. Like
Yeah.
it was like no, this is totally a reasonable thing for us to do. It's just
like his problem was what comes after, the being hunted again and everything, but they could do it. Like, I mean, they did not fight well at all.
Well,
And
oh, go ahead.
I was just like, like they didn't do good at all. Like Falcon did pretty good for, for what he's coming up against. Bucky did okay for, I think, him not really being allowed to hurt people, which is what I think was a lot of what he was. I think that's why he's kind of holding back, because that's one of his rules,
Yeah.
So, but go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say it's just funny that they're arguing about race and if they're not going to accept him as Captain America, and then Bucky's like, hey, let's go to the blackest city in America, Baltimore, and talk to an ex-super soldier who was black, and then the white guy's going to get arrested, even though the cops thought the black guy was the problem, even though he's an Avenger.
Dude, I thought that was hilarious when the other cop was like, "Bro, that's an Avenger. I apologize. Say something." One of this dude's friends is literally a walking nuclear bomb with anger issues. Please. Yeah. Like, this man's entire life flashed before his eyes. But that definitely was that was very realistic. But speaking of that scene though, I like the fact that they brought in Isaiah Bradley. I think that was really cool.
Yeah.
I like how he's like, I just want to see if your arm grew back, which means he had a bad time the last time he saw Isaiah Bradley. But no, I like that, and I like how they show that he's still every bit as strong as he used to be, because he threw that tin through the wall like super easily, like an afterthought. I'm glad that this version of him is not in the comics where like his mind devolved to that of a child. I never liked that part. I mean, it was understandable because of the tragedy he went through, but I like that he's more an old angry black man, as he has every right to be, after what the country did to him. But what I'm hoping for is, because we all know that the young guy is his grandson.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that's Patriot. What I'm hoping for in this version, after seeing this episode, is that we know Falcon's going to get the shield back, but I actually would prefer him to give the shield to Patriot. I think it would be really cool if they say, hey, there's only one Captain America, but maybe it's time we redefine what a Patriot looks like, which could be how you get his name or whatever, and then they can introduce Isaiah Bradley's grandson, as Patriot. Talk about the Young Avengers Initiative or whatever, which would mean we would still have a black man with a shield, but they also get a chance to make public for the MCU world what happened to Isaiah Bradley, and to kind of give him his props.
Well, I think that's gonna happen eventually, because Feige's still involved in this, right?
Oh yeah, he rules everything Marvel.
Okay, because I mean, I think that's gonna be their plan eventually. Somehow he's a Patriot. Eventually, he's gonna be in, but I think the Young Avengers is being set up because we've seen Hawkeye's daughter already.
Yeah, and Stature's been cast.
So those people exist already, and then set him up to eventually when Anthony Mackie, yeah,
Which called Falcon.
Clarence.
When Falcon, Clarence, when Clarence ages out, they can just replace him with whoever they want to be Patriot.
Yeah, my problem is still the same with him. Like in the comics, is that like I don't think Falcon should have ever had the shield. because he's not a
It was
super
a
soldier.
stopgap.
Yeah, but I think with us potentially having a new young black guy who might potentially have access to the super soldier serum, I think it would be good, to give to him, because also it wouldn't really make sense for Falcon to be carrying that shield while he's flying. Like all those maneuvers he's carrying or that he does would be a little bit more difficult with the shield,
But they look cool.
I mean, maybe, but yeah, I think it would be. I think it would make a little bit more sense, because I just don't want Patriot to get that stupid old style shield that he has in the comics, like like the little rounded triangle looking type shape thing.
Oh yeah.
I hate those shields. Like, you can't throw that. What's the point of a shield you can't throw and have it come back to you?
It's
No,
not aerodynamic at all.
right?
Yeah, but you can cut things in half though.
So can you with Captain America's shield if you just throw it hard enough?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was another
the
thing.
physics of Captain America's shields never made any kind of sense.
No, it does. Look, Walter, go ahead. Ask me anything about Captain America's shield and I can answer for you with science, with a hard scientific fact.
Okay, why can it cut the Hulk in half, but it still bounces off some regular dude's head?
America. Go ahead. Ask me another one.
Why is it that the breaking Captain America's shield yearly becomes a test of strength for the bad guys?
America.
Uh,
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. It's America. The shield will do what's necessary, and then come back stronger, possibly with magic powers.
That was another thing too. Like when he in the fight, the shield didn't bounce off of all of them. Steve would have been able to hit all of them with one throw. A.
Yep.
And then two, he used a gun. Like he used a gun.
I mean, Cap
used a gun.
Has used guns, but I don't think he would have needed one right then.
That quickly. He would not.
Steve he would have beat them without it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think Cap would have come in, hit everybody with the shield, grabbed the shield, did a cool pose, and slowly look at the camera, say something really cool, and then proceed to beat everybody 8v1.
Yeah. This guy came in and said, "Hey, you need some help?" "Oh, I got defeated," and that was it.
Like, you need help? Oh no, I need help now.
And I mean, I'm not saying that New Cap is sorry and Battlestar is terrible, but Battlestar landed on the back of the truck and immediately got taken out.
Yeah, they would have been no help versus Thanos.
No.
Yeah, but I think what I would like to see at the end of this is that, kind of go along with what I was saying earlier with the Patriot getting the shield. I think it would be cool if they put Falcon in charge of the Young Avengers Initiative, kind of have him be like the next mentor, because he's kind of it in terms of a seasoned Avenger, but also not mentally unstable or tied to watching magic, stability throughout the universe, or a giant green rage monster. Like, that's kind of it. Or Captain Marvel, who's out in space doing, I don't know, who knows what. So Falcon's kind of it if you want someone who's going to be not just a good hero, but who could also train up other heroes.
Androids, wizards, or aliens.
Yeah. It's like, no, like, he's a sorcerer. Man, sorcerer just wizards without hats. Hey, I love how that was a serious argument, which is true though.
It is.
It is. It's the same thing. Just one has a hat. I do like how Doctor Strange is now a common thing though. Like, people know him now.
Same with Banner apparently too. He's like, I'm not Dr. Banner. I'm not Steve Rogers. I'm not Tony Stark. Like, use their real names, okay? You're not the Hulk. You're not Iron Man.
Right. Also, I don't think John Walker has it in him to look at a rampaging green rage monster and then give him orders. Cap could. I forget which animated movie it was, but or cartoon. I think it was one where Hulk had gotten bitten by Dracula and got turned into a vampire and was under control of Dracula, whatever. And then Cap just looked at the Hulk while he was rampaging towards him. He said, "Stand down, soldier." And then Hulk just decided to not be a vampire anymore. Like
Yeah.
he's just like, "You're right. I'm sorry, Cap. I'm reporting for duty." He just stopped being a vampire. I don't think John Walker has that in him.
Well, he can't do
No,
that
he
all
sure as
day.
heck doesn't. Yeah, and he sure as heck doesn't have it in him to stand there when Thor is laughing at him for being so tiny, and go, yeah, you want to try me?
Right?
He can't lift the hammer.
Yeah. Thor should come back, call Mjolnir, and be like, "Hey, go ahead, hold this." Oh, you can't? Oh, give me the shield. And Thor will be like, "I'm not asking."
Yeah.
This is a command. Give me the shield. Yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, that's another thing. Every hero will respect Captain America. Do you really think Thor is going to listen to John Walker when he comes back?
No.
You know, like Pepper's not going to listen to them and give them any of the tech that Tony had made for Cap.
No.
That's
Yeah.
not going to happen,
I'm not listening to a white guy who's named after bourbon.
right? Do you think? Do you think that the Punisher is going to respect this guy? Because
No.
they're bringing Punisher back.
Frank Castle, no.
Frank Castle ain't going to care about this guy. Hey, Frank might be like, I did that dude in the military. He didn't do none of that stuff.
That is true.
That would be a good way for them to bring Frank in. Like they could just have, like Sam get a tip or whatever, like an email or something, and just says, from Frank Castle. Like,
Yeah.
just to let us know that, John Barenthal is, still part of the universe. I think that could be really cool. Hey, I found his real record.
There would be.
Yeah.
Because that was another thing too. Bucky grabbed the shield in that fight with his right hand. His right hand.
His regular hand, yeah.
Regular hand.
And then the look on his face when he had to give it back, he's like, oh.
Right?
He's like, this guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we all know that the Shield will not end this series with John Walker. Like that's for sure. This
I'm pretty
man's
sure he's
got
going to be a bad guy.
Yeah, this man's got 2-3 episodes at most to enjoy that Shield.
Well, I mean, like we every time Anthony Mackie has done any kind of interviews about this in the past 2 or 3 years, he said that this series is literally Sam's journey to become Captain America. So this ends with Sam as Captain America. It's just the journey on getting there.
Right. That's going to be interesting. I hope he becomes Captain America before the show is over. So we can see an episode or 2 of people reacting to it.
It's probably going to be like last 2 episodes. Maybe he'll be official with like the whole red, white, and blue Falcon America suit.
Right.
Yeah. I just need like 2 seconds of him telling people where to put it when they don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, and small detail too. I like how Bucky's arm was Wakandan. It was black and purple this time. Made reference to Wolf.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. He's like, you came back White Panther. It was White Wolf actually. Dude, he seems like he was so much happier in Wakanda.
Yeah.
He's like, I had one arm and I was happier there.
Everyone's happy in Wakanda.
Oh man. But I also don't know if it's possible, but I would love to have some sort of Avengers Assemble moment here, like some sort of moment where they can show that even if racist white people don't want him to be Captain America, well, the Avengers, the people who are actually going to be doing the fighting, respect him as Captain America. So you're going to have to get over it.
Yeah.
Because we've already seen War Machine in this. They could bring somebody else in. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible because their budget is like stupid huge.
Well, that's what's her name? Vision and Crazy Lady. They had a bunch of cameos.
Yeah, Crazy Lady. Yeah, but no, it would be good to see that happen. Now another thing is maybe I'm forgetting, but they didn't say Cap is dead. So old Cap is still out there somewhere. Yo, what if old Cap shows up to give like a press conference or address like, hey, for the record, Sam is the only person on this planet that's qualified to hold the shield, and if you all say you love me so much, I would ask you respect my wishes.
This
I'm
man's a
out.
fraud.
Yeah, right. Even though he looks and sounds just like Cap but older, I don't believe him at all.
He's got big
Yeah,
old
until
ears.
he picks up the shield and throws it through a wall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like prove it. Like you're not Cap. Prove it. Oh, yeah, that'd be hilarious if like John Walker still has a shield at that moment, and the Cap just takes it from him as an old man. Just 'cause- and people go, yeah, that's Captain America. Like, oh, that reminds me of in Avengers. Remember when Cap was trying to order the cops around, and the cops were like, "Why should I listen to you?" And then like Cap like killed two of those like regular minion guys, and then
Oh,
the cop fell in line immediately. Yeah,
uh,
but no, this is a good show. Like Disney, they hit it out of the park again. Like right after WandaVision, they're doing good work. And I hate that it's only 6 episodes, but I think that's what's allowing them to do the fight scenes because those are very expensive. I imagine. Like these first 2 episodes are already the length of a feature film. You know,
true, true.
so it is cool that we're getting such effort put into this. If only they could do this kind of thing with Star Wars. Uh,
Well, Favreau is.
I mean, yeah, his part for now until they interfere with him. Just give it time. They'll find a way to mess it up. But no, yeah, this was a good episode. Uh, I like how they are not straying away from the blackness. I think that is really good for them.
Yeah.
including tokenism, which is one of those weird things where it's like, in a black show, sometimes they either go it's super black or we have tokens, but we don't get to see what happens when you get both of them. So to have the black main character also having to interact with a token is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Battlestar is definitely a token.
He's definitely a token.
Also, his name is stupid.
Well, I'm glad Bucky said stop the. He's like, stop, no.
Yeah, he's
No.
like, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. He's like, Battlestar. No, get up. I'm getting off. This is from a dude who hangs out with who's friends with Rocket Raccoon. Battlestar was a step too far.
Well, but Rocket Raccoon is at least capable.
That's true.
Dude
And his
showed up
name is
and got
Rocket,
his
and he
butt
happens to
kicked.
be a raccoon.
Yeah. But that's hilarious though. Like they would rather walk back to the nearest airfield. Oh man. Oh, also, I mean, first F of respect for Red Wing. He is dead.
Super
You
dead.
know, like what I hope happens because they keep mentioning that the Falcon gear was made by Stark. It would be very nice for Falcon to get a delivery from Pepper that has like an upgraded form or something, or maybe like enough stuff to like make his own stuff. Kind of like how they gave Peter Parker that little workshop to make a new suit kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
I think that would be cool. To give him his own way to make his own gear and upgrades and repairs and stuff. Um, you know, to not have to rely and also to not rely on a version of the Falcon gear that the government can easily tap into, as we learned in this episode.
True.
That they've just been spying on him. I think he's going to have to. He's going to need his own version eventually. Hey, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe that gear will have a maybe like the magnetic gauntlet or whatever to allow him to use a shield more easily. While he's flying.
That would
I
be
think
cool.
that's coming. I think that's coming.
Yeah, because he's not going to throw that shield regularly while flying and get it back. He's going to need something. Then again, though, America.
Also true.
Like, he could just throw it willy nilly and have it come back to him.
Yeah.
Because I believe in America. But Yeah, no, it's really good. I'm looking forward to see who the power broker is. I don't know if it's gonna be like the guy from the comics or if it's. I have a feeling it might be Thunderbolt Ross, just because I don't trust him and he's
Yeah.
pretty evil. But it could be somebody else too, because you never know. But
I'm looking forward to Zemo putting the mask on.
yeah, and he is already not to be trusted, so this is already a mistake going to him. But it will make for great television.
Well, he's gonna break out. You know he's gonna break out.
I think they're gonna get like a work release program, and he's just gonna run away.
It's already gonna happen. It
Yeah.
was in the previews, so like not in the previews, but like the trailers. So
Yeah.
we already know it's coming, but like Zemo's breaking out anyways. He's a super villain.
Great. Oh, you know what would be great is if also just because I think it would be great is if they can give Falcon's wings a vibranium upgrade to go along with the new shield.
That would be cool.
I think that would
That
be
would
cool.
be great. Yeah.
It would help. It would greatly raise his durability. You know, just a significant portion because it looks like he's going to be running into a lot more gunfire and explosions in the future. So.
And super soldiers.
And super soldiers, yes, who could probably rip those wings off. Oh man, but dude, like they have really shown how skilled he is with that backpack, dude. And
Well,
like
yeah,
he's doing all that flying around, and he doesn't have a full Iron Man suit to protect him. He's just a dude with wings.
true.
I mean, yeah, like he's pretty skilled. And hey, who knows? Maybe the last thing we'll see in the credits at the end of the series is him going to the bank and getting a loan. Okay, I'm Captain America now. Can I have money?
We're sorry,
I mean,
Cap. Your credit ain't good.
Wow. He can't get a veterans discount? Dang. That's cold blooded.
like if it was me in real life, I'd be like, I'd go in full gear, full Captain America gear. I'm like, give me a loan now.
Right? Just like fly through the doors, throw a shield, break everything in the building. Got the shield? I'm here for a loan.
Yes.
Or even better, I would call up my friend Doctor Strange and have him portal me and some of my best friends from the Avengers into the bank. And just tell Banner, I'm gonna need you to not be smart right now, okay? I'm gonna need you to just be a little dumb. But yeah, I think it was a good episode. Any other things you guys want to talk about before we bring this episode to a wrap?
No, I'm good.
No.
Cool. Well, guys, as you see, we weren't lying. This is 2 weeks in a row with episodes. Look at that. Look at us doing good. We look forward to doing episode 3 next week, and also we will have Godzilla versus King Kong, which should also hopefully be pretty good. They low key spoiled Mechagodzilla in that latest teaser, which was stupid, but
They ruined it, yeah.
I guess they figured that everyone already knew. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them throw down and just to see the obvious superiority of having hands with opposable thumbs and a brain
Godzilla has opposable thumbs.
that can comprehend speech.
Return to Monk.
It's gonna be great.
King Kong is a gorilla.
Who can
He's a
communicate
giant
with
purple
humans?
gorilla. La, 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 la.
Walter, you're fired.
He's got plot armor. I said it.
Okay, and
I just said it. I'm like, I'm not,
King Kong is gonna make a snakeskin wallet by the end of this, or
I'm
maybe a
not
blanket.
negative. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, we will see you next time. Until then, we've been your hosts, Kirby Kid.
Like Superman.
Simply Cedric.
King Kong has hands, guys. See you later, guys.